Hey, collective. Hey, Lisa. I am so late. Not late for the pre-recorded viewers, but give me a moment, and we're gonna get started. I'm gonna let a few people come in here. I'm about to actually hit up some of my people so they know to come in here. If you're watching this during the pre-recording, you could just skip ahead. All right. Hey, Cece. Well, I don't have to text you because you're already in the live. We're gonna get started in just a minute. I know, right? Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Said don't be too tardy for the party, girl. Oh lordy. I was gonna try to let some people come in, but I think I'm gonna get started after a few minutes. Yeah, in about a few more minutes. I say another minute or so because I don't want to hold up too long. Mm-hmm. Mm. I need some water. All right, I guess y'all ready to begin here. I am. All right. So for today's reading, I put myself down. For today's reading, we are looking at the person you feel like cut you off. Actually, I forgot my damn cards. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. So we're looking at the person who you feel like cut you off. And even though this is possibly a no contact situation, I do want to look at the current energy between the two of you. We are going to start with the fire signs. I probably need to put that in the chat. Or actually, Cece, if you could add this in the chat, that would actually help me out. That would be great. Um, Thank you to my moderators, by the way. We're going to start with fire signs first, and then air signs, and then water signs, and then lastly, earth signs. Okay. All right. So, first up, okay, hold on. It's going to be Aries. All right. Let's get started. Thank you, hon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Where's my book at? I need my questions. Hold on. Okay. Aries. Okay. So, what is the current energy between Aries and their person? When I saw that Ace of Cups, it definitely looked like somebody started developing new feelings for their person, whether this is a past person or a new person. All right. So let's see. No, that's too many cards. Let's redo that. What's the current energy between Aries and their person? We got the Ace of Cups. I'm going to take that. Okay. It was the strongest energy that kept coming out, anyways. All right. So the current energy right now, by the way, this is if an Aries cut you off. Okay, so you could be cross watching. All right, the energy shows there's some type of persistence or guardedness towards opening up some type of new emotions. Hmm. It seems like somebody's trying to bring some sort of fresh new beginning back, though, to the connection because there's some type of potential here. It's a choice. This could be a female energy that's opening up emotionally or a feminine energy. All right. Somebody is choosing to decide to be more emotionally open. All right. They could have been someone who was emotionally guarded in the past. All right. So now that we know the current energy, why did this person cut you off? Okay. The Emperor. Mm. For some of you, this person feels like you two, somebody's, you know, when I was gonna say is somebody feels like the other person's too old for them. Like, for example, somebody literally believes, oh, you know what, I'm more mature than you are. So, I'm more stable than you are. So this is why they cut you off, because they feel like you, cross watcher, view them as you could have also been someone who had a lot more going on than they did, seriously. All right. And if that's the case, then they were not as understanding as maybe you had hoped for them to be. But somebody, they view you like you got a certain routine that you stick with. So it's like, you know what? They just couldn't see where they fit in. Who is this? Hey, Tara. All right. Let's see. I wonder, is there any third party energy here as well? Because they definitely come off like somebody else was influencing the energy. There's the Three of Swords. So let me see. Was there third party energy here? Hmm. Well, it definitely seems like a yes. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an Aries. Heavy on the damn Aries. All right, somebody could have had a family in the mix of this situation. All right. Mm. It seems like this person is somewhat emotionally vulnerable when it comes to the third party. Okay. Why is your person being vulnerable with the third party? We got the Two of Pentacles. Well, they feel like this person and them are having some sort of ups and downs at this moment. Hmm. I do see that this person likes to juggle though. Okay. They like to be able to have the option to go back and forth, but your person is juggling multiple priorities, multiple people. All right. And they feel safer opening up from time to time. Okay. So whenever they feel betrayed or they had some type of argument with you or with somebody else, it could be a family member or something like that, they go to this third party for vulnerability. This could be a Capricorn or a Gemini. Heavy on the Gemini. Damn. And because there's a third party energy here, what is the karma? Like, what's the tower moment between these two? We got Judgment and the Page of Swords. Hmm. Somebody's going to stop reaching out. Somebody's going to all of a sudden feel like the other person is too fucking guarded. Okay? And there's too much blame here in the mix. All right? Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, so this person is valuing their independence, their freedom. That is another reason they cut you off. But I still feel like there's some spying here. Somebody's attached to constantly watching another person. This could be a Virgo energy. But somebody's constantly watching the other person. Okay. Oh, Lord Jesus. All right, I do also feel like somebody has been friend zoned in the connection. Let's see what's going on there, or if that's going to stop between you and this person. Virgo energy. Damn. Virgo Leo energy. No, it's not. Okay. It's not gonna stop currently because somebody values too much attention. All right, this Aries obviously likes a lot of fucking attention and they get upset easily when they don't get their way. Okay, they throw fits and then they walk away. That's exactly what this person's about. So let's look at the T. Let's see what the T is when it comes to this Aries, and then we're gonna move on to Leo. This could be a twin flame that gives you mixed signals. What's the let's see. What's going on with Aries? All right. Why? Somebody turned their back on the other person. Why? Well, obviously, this is they cut you off. All right. So, okay. Because they were pretending to be busy, all right? They feel like something is just a fairy tale, anyways. Somebody's always side eyeing the other person, and there's no forward movement, okay? Someone is losing sleep, though. Let's see, is this the Aries? All right. No. Because the Aries feels like anytime they want to return to you, they can, and anytime they want to come back to you, they can. With this moving on, letting go, and loving you from time to time, it's like somebody has to get a divorce or separate. It's like they want their way. You could be an Aries dealing with another Aries, all right? There's like a love-hate connection, and there's definitely some sort of external influence here anyways, all right? There's an apology on the table here, even though someone has ghosted the other person. So I do want to see if this Aries is actually going to give a genuine apology to you. Damn. Okay. All right. So things seem to not change. There's some type of karma here. Okay. So they may apologize to you. They could have used to apologize to you a lot in the past. All right. They definitely come off as though if you're willing to be, give them what they want, okay, then yeah, they'll apologize to you. You got to make them feel emotionally secured and satisfied. But then it's like a one-way street because they want something. What the fuck they want? They want you to let go and move on and forgive whatever actions they made. All right. Even if they are building with someone else, because this person comes off like they need time, like they need more time than what they've already been given. All right, let's move on to Leo now. I need some lotion. I feel ashy right now. All right, let me go get that while we get ready to do Leo's read. Thank you so much for the likes, y'all. I really appreciate you for being here. If you want to announce who you are in the chat, you can do so. I will definitely shout you out as an appreciation for supporting the channel. Okay? Thank you. All right. Okay, let's move on to Leo now. All right. What is the current energy right now between Leo and the person they've cut off? All right. Remember, this is a cross-watcher reading, guys. Okay. So this is for the person that you feel like cut you off. Okay. So if you're dealing with a Leo, or if you are a Leo and you're watching because, well, you actually feel the way you do, and you want to know if you feel right about how you feel, then you can watch for that reason. All right. So what's the current energy? We got the goddamn Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay. All right. First of all, Leo feels like they have made way one too many commitments to people. That is not your fault, collective. That is just a damn statement, all right? This person is they are acting out, okay? It definitely feels like to me, okay, that this Leo, y'all haven't stopped really communicating with each other, but they are waiting for you to reach out. So they could have reached out to you. Listen, whether they've been inconsistent with you or not, all right, they want you to reach out because for some reason, they could be married too for some of you, but for some reason it's like, I don't know why they feel like you are disappointed with them. I don't know. Yep. Okay. So, what is this? This person is insensitive. Okay? That's one thing that you need to know about this Leo. All right, hey blessings. Hey. The current energy between the two of you right now is like, that's what it's given. Like neither one of you are trying to reach out to the other person because you could have did a lot of communicating or opening up to a person or people, and now you're waiting for someone to return that same energy to you. They are too, and it's just not happening. All right. Oh, that's too loud. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. Next question. Why did the Leo cut you off? I saw the strength card. If it comes back out, then I'll read that energy. But it definitely looks like Leo is playing a game with you, collective. Damn it. They trying to win too. All right, let's see. Yeah. Why did Leo cut this person off? Empress. Holy moly. All right, so there's two scenarios here, okay? The first scenario is quick. This person's married, and it's like they focus more on the person they are, I'm sorry, trapped with. That's how they view it. They view it like they're trapped in something that keeps happening. That's one scenario, okay? Because I saw the emperor and now I'm seeing the fucking empress. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. The second scenario is because, oh shit, another one came up. Somebody got kids. They're not interested in being a parent. Third scenario that's coming through, okay? They cut you off because regardless if they're married or if you got kids or not, okay, they are creating space for some sort of self growth. They do also believe that that's what you're doing. They don't view it like you feel like you're better than them or like they're trying to be better or anything like that. It's just a difficult dynamic, man. Somebody could have lost a child and that created some type of distance or space within the damn connection, too. That's for very little of you, like 1% of you. But they're playing their own game because they're too focused on trying to win. All right. So it seems like this person has a lot to learn and they have a lot of maturing to do. And they are aware of that too. So, but they do think about you a lot during the separation. All right. Is there any third party energy here? Yes, because I did say that there's another influence here. High priestess energy, somebody's so tapped in, it don't make no sense. All right. A lot of influence. Let's see. Since there is third party energy coming through here, what do they want with the third party? Ace of Cups. Wow. All right, collective. You could also be the third party, so this could represent you too. Okay. I see Sagittarius energy. I see Taurus and Libra. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I see more Aries energy. All right. They want shit to be new again. They want to be able to restart over. It's like now that I know how I feel about this person or how they truly feel about me, I want things to actually be able to go back the way that they were. If you're on the outs, like really on the outs, then that's how they feel about their other person. But I feel like collective, you're the one that they want. You're the third party that they want. They just can't, just snap of a damn finger change the way things are, but they wish that they could with you. They feel like they would have planned better. Magician, they're manifesting you. All right, let's see. Let's see what else. What's up? What does why does your person, let me see, does this person have the ability to be vulnerable with you? Oh, whoa, that went way across the room there. We got the Seven of Wands. That is definitely Leo's energy. Wow. I'm holy crap. Then you got the Devil Capricorn energy here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this could go one of two ways. If this person has been vulnerable with you before, when they had toxic shit going on around them and you were there, you listened to them and things like that, then yes, they can be vulnerable with you because they want to protect the connection. If this has been a situation where no, they have not been protecting the connection, they always fight you, no, they don't want to be protective of you. They're just codependent on your energy. They're obsessed or they have some type of addictive behavior. They could be using you because you're some type of resource. And this could be a female energy doing this. She got to get what she wants. In order to get what she want to get. All right, let's keep going. Oh, mercy. For the person that has walked away from collective, what's their karma? What's their damn tower moment? What karma? I feel strongly there's some type of karmic energy here. What's their karma? The Hangman. Wow. They should have not cut you off, collective. This is Pisces energy. A Taurus energy at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Pentacles. I'm sorry, don't laugh so much. All right. If this person cut you off, this Leo cut you off, Their karma is they are going to feel stuck. It's like, oh, you thought I was coming back so soon, or you thought I was coming back the same way as before. You crazy. You this person made you feel like you were temporary fix that they could just get back whenever they wanted to. That whole waiting game that they did to wait for you to return is going to actually go play against them. Oh man. Well, let's see if they're going to be happy to return. Damn it. Wait a minute. I said, are they happy to return? And we got the Seven of Swords. And we got the Nine of Swords. All right. Okay. First of all, this could go either way, dude. All right. So, first of all, they're going to be strategic because they are constantly in their head. So, they are, there we go. 9 to the 8 to the 4. And then there's some type of regret. But they are constantly in their head about you. This person's stressed out. All right. They did it to themselves, honey. They trapped themselves in this bullshit. But anyways, it's like they're gonna try to masquerade as a friend. What is this? Their conscience is kicking in. Their conscience is kicking in. They may stress out a bit when it comes to returning to you, but when they do return to you, it's like they fear that you're gonna be on to them in some type of way. All right, let's see. When is this person? When is because if this is a whole, like I said, that friend vibe shit. Let's see. When is the friend zone thing gonna end? If they're friend zoning my collective when they come back, for something more genuine of a connection with you, or more of a committed connection with you, whatever you're looking for. When is that friend zone shit gonna end? We got the damn Two of Swords, Libra energy. Mm-mm. See, I keep seeing two maybes because this person is stuck in two mindsets. The Tower. This may shock you. This may be something sudden, but it's like they're gonna have to make a choice eventually anyways. Okay, there's some sort of stalemate here. There's some sort of truce here. Okay, so it's like I guess you gotta, well, you just gonna pull it back. Okay, well, you're gonna pull it back. This could be soon. All right, this friend zoning thing could end, but that's gonna cause a tower moment though, because this Leo's in a win at all cost energy, which is still sabotage the fucking connection. Excuse me. All right. Well, it depends. Okay. Because they do want to let go of their toxic ways, but they also at the same time want to stay tied to them. They don't want you to make them feel like they're a nasty person because they like what they like. Jesus. So it could go either way with this person. It depends on probably how soon you open up, or how realistic you are when it comes to your boundaries, because this definitely, with this Seven of Wands here, this is a whole crossing boundary type shit. Like, you cross their boundaries, they want to be married or be standoffish. They want to cross your boundaries, keep having you put in more effort than what the hell they willing to. It's a thing. All right, let's move on. So it's a maybe. All right. It could go either way. It depends on what they choose. Okay. They do have free will. They so blinded by the truth. It's like they cutting the wrong people. Whatever. All right. Let me see. I think we're gonna move on to what's the T. Yeah. If I have to clarify any of these cards, I will, but I will not be clarifying them all. Alright, what's the tea between Leo and their person that they cut off? What's the tea? This person likes to dream jump. Alright. This person can't pretend to be busy no more. Alright. This is the one I'm going to take because this is the strongest energy. This Jezebel energy, they like for you to be their freak, their whore, their slut. Okay? It turns them on. They could be working on their health. What's the tea? Well, damn. The tea is this person is possibly, somebody got bad credit, somebody's unemployed, somebody has financial issues, and somebody has spiritual debt, spiritual karmic debt that has to be repaid, that is owed. All right? So, yeah. Damn. What's the tea? We got wingman, best friend, partner in crime, covers for them. Okay. This could be someone surrounding you. This may not be about you. This could be your friend that's going through this. You be friends with a Leo. Or, you can't trust this motherfucker. They got friends that will cover for them, lie for them. You could have been that friend, even if you were sleeping with them. Yeah. Well, this could have backfired. Like I said, somebody's definitely fucking married and they got secrets. Yeah, that's the tea. And this person fucked up over you. They don't know how to cope very well. Give one more card. What's the tea? This damn Leo. There's too many cards. I ain't doing that. They done trapped themselves in some bullshit. What's the tea? New boo. Alright. You could be dealing with somebody that's a new boo that you have no idea anything about this person that well. It's like you may be side-eyeing this person, unsure of their motives. You should be. All right. So this is definitely a new connection between you and this person. There's some shit this Leo has not talked to you about. All right. They could have been the reason for their divorce or separation, or they're still married. I mean, if you keep up the third party energy, if you are the third party, I mean, it's good until it's not. You know what I'm saying? Until it's not. And the Leo gonna make sure that you not gonna be happy all the time. All right? They fuck you good and then they let you go. And then they want your ass to come back to them. I don't know. Whatever. Let's move on now to Sagittarius' energy. All right. Also, y'all remember that this doesn't have to necessarily mean that if you're the person watching your own sign, you could be thinking about cutting someone off. And this is just showing, what way you're gonna be when that happens. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hey everybody. I'm sorry I didn't get to look at the chat. Trying to focus on the read. But hey Cece, I didn't see you back too. What is this? Sarah or something, Sherman, Blessings, You Wish, Marva, D Right. Hey y'all. Alright. So as long as you comment in the chat, I'm gonna shout you out as soon as I take a break. Not during the read, so that I can focus on the energy and not mess anybody up. Especially when I go back and timestamp, because I didn't timestamp nothing, so y'all be patient with me on that. All right? Okay, now we're getting started on Sagittarius. Okay. So, if a Sagittarius cuts you off, what's the energy? What's the current energy between Sagittarius and the person they cut off? 5 of Cups and the Death card. Somebody is upset because it's like, did you not know that I just wanted you to change? I just wanted shit to be different. Now I feel regret that I even went towards your ass. That's the current energy. Okay. Because there's some type of sadness, guilt, abandonment around this energy. This is a heavy Scorpio energy here. Something, this could have been a very deep emotional, spiritual connection that somebody wanted to publicize when shit wasn't going right, or if they were going right. It could be a Leo energy here. All right. Um, hmm. Somebody could have only pulled back briefly just to scare the other person, the scare tactic, to see if the other person would actually leave or not. Might not have been serious about wanting to end things. Somebody could have just been already fearing that the other person was going to end things anyway. So they did something to push that energy out there, but didn't really think it was going to, get silent. And then it happens. So somebody's regretting that too. That's another scenario. Wow. These messages are definitely going in, y'all. And I mean, to me, and I ain't none of this. This ain't none of this going on with me. I don't think I'm dealing with a sad on that level. No, I'm not. And done. No. All right. Well, anyways, Ace of Swords. Okay, somebody definitely wants to communicate again. These messages are going in. So why this person cut you off then? Hmm. Why does Sagittarius cut this person off? Six of Swords energy. Hmm. Somebody is trying to return. The Sagittarius, sorry. The Sagittarius is hoping that things can like calm down between the two of you. Because it's like, if there's all this arguing, if there's all this competition or competing, sorry, I got stuck, then you know what? I just would rather just walk away until things calm down and then I'll come back. This is Aquarius Taurus energy. Um, but there's a maybe here. Do you see what I just did? What I said, like if things calm down, then I'll come back. If, okay? What the hell? See, calm after the storm. This could have been right after the holidays of some sort. This could have been right. Listen, this Sagittarius could have been planning on cutting you off around the holidays too. This could be even an upcoming cutoff, like around MLK Day. Yeah, right after Christmas or some shit. This person could have did this because they wanted to go back home. They could be living at a distance. I see something that feels like, for some of you, um, not local but international, something like that, rural area. Something is literally distant a lot. Somebody could also be married or committed. That's for some of you. Somebody wanted something too damn traditional, and it's like they weren't actually getting to know the other person. This is the Sagittarius energy. That's why they cut you off. They feel like either you weren't getting to know them or it was too difficult for them to get to know you. So, yeah, like something was so different. Something was so different. All right, let's move on to the next question here. Hmm. Um, is there any third party influence here influencing this Sag? If so, show me. Damn. I'm sorry. We do have the Sun card reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. No. All right. I'm going to take the Ace of Wands because there's no action. No. No, 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 no. Um, you could be dealing with another Aries, Leo, or Sag. Um, Heavy on the Leo with the Sun card and the Strength card here. Okay. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. And again with that Scorpio energy. Um, yeah, this damn Sagittarius is lacking in enthusiasm. It's like, mm, they just want to see something different, you know? Like, who can connect with them on the same level that they're on? Oh shit. Especially if they recently had some type of abortion or miscarriage. Hell no, they ain't fucking thinking about nobody else. For others of you, nah, they're too hesitant to go towards something new or allow any other person to influence them right now. I don't know. They can't even think about money like that. They can't even focus on money like that for some reason. They have a hard time being able to even go out like that, honey. They be stuck in the house too damn much to be, and they definitely ain't talking to nobody online. So no, there is no third party influence here. Okay. All right. Let's see if this person's willing to be vulnerable with you at some point, collective. We do have the Page of Wands. Yeah, they are. Said more Sagittarius energy, Virgo energy. Oh, yeah, they are. They don't have a problem being cordial or casual with you. They don't mind talking to you. They could be wanting to tell you some good news because they are having nostalgic memories. After this 5 of Cups, they're gonna go right into the damn 6 of Cups with nostalgic memories. Like, for example, some of the same stuff that y'all liked watching together, or for example, like let's say they online scrolling and they see something that it's like, you know what? I think Crosswatcher would like this. You know, they kind of feel like y'all got some things in similar in common, and they will send that to you. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. When they become, um, when they do decide to become emotionally vulnerable with you, why are they being that way? Why are they deciding to be emotionally vulnerable with you? We got the 6 of Swords. I'm sorry, 6 of Wands, Leo energy. So somebody's definitely seeing a lot of sixes. Okay, upcoming sixes. Something's coming up soon. So what is this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this real hope? What is this? What is this? 6 of Wands energy. What is this? Because I don't want to know too many. All right. They genuinely want some type of positive change between the two of you. Um, However, though, somebody's too inconsistent. We have Leo and Sagittarius energy here. Hmm. They're still going to keep trying with you, though. They like the attention you give. It's okay. So you could be someone that makes this Sagittarius laugh or vice versa. All right. I don't know if that's gonna get on your nerves because you do know this, but it's like, dude, if you like the attention that you receive, why can't I get that back? Because there's a taker and there's a giver here. See, okay, you see what I'm saying? And then see, fuck, 5 of Pentacles is negative. It's not good because it's like 5 fives. It's like temporary. This is sadness. This is bullshit because Somebody is a taker and somebody is a giver. Somebody's not receiving the information they're supposed to receive, and they get good news or they're giving it. So, what's the advice then? This shit took a turn. See, Six of Pentacles. If you don't know, that's Taurus energy. If you and Two of Cups, Cancer energy. If you don't know what this means to give and take. This means to be generous. Okay, to share, understanding where a person's coming from, not where they've been, where they're going. Okay, and how that shit is mutually going to build a partnership, be compatible. Okay. Just being nice to the other person or being nice to each other doesn't mean shit. Doing nice things doesn't mean anything in this scenario. Somebody has to stop giving until they receive mutually. Okay? Golly. That's the advice. Cause you're not a beggar, so don't be no fucking beggar, no martyr. I'm sorry for the cursing, but jeez. What's the karma? What is Sagittarius's karma for no too many. Something gonna be exposed. Their true self. Alright, which could lead them to being in solitude. Alright, which is something I feel like they don't want. Alright, well, it's something challenging. Okay, it's their unconventional lifestyle, reverse roles, something like that. Okay, it's like I'm telling you, man. The more you step back and pay attention to the Sagittarius, you are going to realize that y'all have different beliefs. Okay, somebody may like to be in charge and the other person don't care for that, but it definitely feels like the karma here is if somebody is not learning from whatever lesson, somebody is wanting to be a teacher but not accepting um not open to being taught shit. Okay, so, like I said, they keep doing this, they're going to be stuck in some type of solitude. I didn't even see that. That they don't want to be in. The Queen of Wands, she's somebody that gets sex but not married. She's somebody that gets attention, but, you know, like the girl or guy on the side. You know, your nightmares coming true. You could be someone spiritually open. You need to be dealing with somebody who's also a healer like you. Two healers are not together that's supposed to be together. All right, let's see. Are they happy to return? What the hell? They feel like if things don't change in a major way, there's going to be a missed opportunity here because somebody feels like their family may like you more than they do. I don't know where that's coming from. But let's see, are they going to apologize and like, try to do what's right here? Okay, let's see. Damn it. They're too indecisive to make a real effort right now. They talk about you a lot, though. They talk about you to other people. You won't know this unless you actually found out in some sort of way. Okay? What is this? Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, um, um, Scorpio, I believe. Yeah. Well, yeah. And this person also feels like you judge them harshly about the stupid things that they do or say. Okay. Yeah. Someone may act 20 years old or is dealing with a 20-year-old. Okay. Let's look at the T. Let's look at the T. What's the T? Divine feminine energy. Shit. Somebody feels like they are worth more than how they being treated. Divine feminine energy. Alright, what's the T? What is the T between Sagittarius and the person they have cut off? Come on now. Don't do that. Jezebel energy. Somebody's judging another person. Some of you. Alright, maybe like one of you. Alright. Somebody's judging another person in a way where they look at them like you're just gonna fuck another person anyway. You're gonna be with other people anyway. Like, yeah. Wingman. So somebody has a best friend or partner in crime that covers for them. So, hey, look, if you're trying to send messages, somebody sending messages back and forth, the other person is with their friend. All right. Somebody that obviously will cover for them even when they're wrong. Okay. Tap into your spiritual energy. Pay attention. Some of you are reading cards and you're finding this shit out. You just needed confirmation. Okay, what's the T here? Okay, well, I tell you what, somebody don't want kids. They don't want to be, they don't want to settle. Somebody damn might do have a sex addiction. But in a weird, it's a weird type of way. It's not the average way. It's like, golly. It's like, somebody gets really high on making somebody turned on. What is this? Like tantric sex maybe? But oh, it's like someone likes to get you turned on just to not sleep with you. Why is that? Carmen, listen. They trying to teach you, oh, shit, you may have blocked this person or they blocked you emotionally, verbally, or physically. I'm telling you, man, with that, somebody's not learning a lesson. It's like this person is definitely coming in to be karmic. All right. For others of you, it's a sex thing. It's like punishment. It's like I want you to learn a lesson. I want you to want it and not have it and just beg me for it. That type of shit. All right. Moving on. We're gonna get out of this century. All right. I don't feel it being that apologetic. Let me see what you say. Do I have a in future in politics? I'll let y'all at the very end of this if you want to. For whoever's still in here, you can ask a free yes or no question at the end. All right. Let me get through all these daggum signs and then I'll answer you. And I'll keep saying that as often as I need to. So, whatever. All right. Wait, no. This is not in order. Sorry, in a second. I know which way I wanted to do this. Okay, we're going to start with air signs now. Don't want divorce. Yes, I got divorce issue. Don't want to. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. Yeah, I'll answer your questions at the end of the reading. Okay, I promise I will. Hi, Tazzy. All right, now, and I know y'all are spamming the chat, which is crazy, but I don't really care at this moment. Whatever. I don't have moderators, and I'm not going to keep going back and forth with it. All right, let's get started now with the current energy for Gemini. All right. Okay. What is currently going on between Gemini and the person that they have cut off? Wow. Mm. Okay. We got the okay. The current energy is the Knight of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. Pisces energy is here with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Mm. Okay, well, the energy that is between you and the Gemini that has cut you off, it's like someone, there's something to do with an offer on the table. Either someone wants a romantic offer or someone is refusing a romantic offer. Okay. However, there's a lot of travel and spontaneous moments between the two of you, but what is lacking is commitment. Yep. Someone could have also felt foolish. All right. You could have felt foolish going towards this person because there's a tower moment here. This is definitely a past person as well. And this is a past person who has either, you know, constantly made things hard, or a past person who's sad, or that has caused a lot of depression in the damn connection. Okay, this is already taken off. Crazy. So if that's the damn energy, now why I want to know, why did Gemini cut this person off? There's the Lovers and the Three of Wands. Okay, the Page of Cups. Well, we have a Gemini energy, Aries energy, and Pisces energy. This person cut you off because they want your ass to wait for them to want to talk to you. It's a waiting game that they're playing with you. Geminis are in two different mindsets right now. It's like, am I ready for them to come back in yet or not? They definitely, wow. It's like you come in when I want you to. So you don't have any control here. Either this could be a burden to you trying to build something with this Gemini, because 1 minute they're working on it and the next minute they change their mind. Yeah, okay. So they cut you off because of something that was last said or last done between the two of you. Okay. It looks like something that was last done. This could be a long distance relationship for some of you. Um, for others of you, somebody's not wanting to tell another person that they're pregnant. Just saying. There was some type of pregnancy scare. But anyways, the main energy I see is that they did it because they're choosing to make you wait. Why? Let's see why. Let's specifically see why they choosing to make your butt wait. Two of Swords reversed. What? Some sort of truth got exposed when this person abandoned you? Or you were looking for some sort of, you wanted this Gemini to tell you the truth about something and they didn't do it. For others of you, what the hell? This Gemini feels like they see something you don't. What is that now? Damn, this is taking a turn. This what? Nine of Swords. More Gemini energy. Psychic here with the High Priestess, more Pisces energy. Um, first of all, I see third party energy here. It's too much of it. Too much. And there's the Queen of Wands. So I'm definitely going to look at that. All right. Because they always gonna choose themselves over anybody, and that includes you. But anyways, they're not happy with you. They're not happy in general. All right, so they felt like what you could not see that they can is how unhappy, how stressed out they are, how regretful they are. But what's the regret? What's the regret? Damn. Queen of Swords. They played you. Aquarius, this energy is here. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius and Scorpios and Pisces energy is here. They played you. I don't know if I'm gonna see the Knight of Wands yet, but whatever. They played with your emotions. And you may keep wanting this person to prove to you that they love you. Well, do they? This person comes with a lack of sympathy. Like, I don't understand. Virgo, Taurus energy. I mean, more Virgo, Gemini energy. Good God. Do they actually care? King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Nope. Dude, that's a sword. The emotions are lacking. It's like y'all are either divorced, separated, or not married, and that's what they're focused on. Like, you ain't my husband, you ain't my wife. It's not. But you see all these yeses here, right? You see the Three of Pentacles? Something could, in the Four of Pentacles, something could have worked out here, okay? Unfortunately, somebody was holding on to being more, what do you call this? Materialistic. The same conversations keep repeating. And I know one thing, it's like somebody wants to speak their truth to another person, but the other person don't want to hear it. Because it's like, what don't you get? I lied to you. Or things have changed and now they're disingenuous. So, they want what they want, and that's it. This may feel shallow, but they don't see it that way. This Gemini. Let's move on. Okay, since there's third party energy here, what do they want with the third party? The Hierophant. Commitment. They want to try to build some sort of social group. They want someone who can teach them something like different. They want loyalty. They want a fantasy, is what they want. You could be the third party too, which would mean that if you were married to this person or in some type of commitment, they want that back. From you. Alright. What's the karma? If Gemini cut you off, what's their karma? Three of Swords. There's a damper. Alright. 2 to the 3. Okay. Well, the same lack of love that they gave you, they are going to want it. And they're going to get just as less as what they gave. Libra, Gemini energy. Yep. Don't know who they could want this from, but they're definitely being pushed out. Not physically, but emotionally and mentally out in the cold. Okay? And it's like they're constantly going to be confused or anxious. It's their karma. But this could be something they are used to living with, so they definitely won't see it as that. They'll just get disappointed and move on. All right. Are they happy when they deal with the third party? On the surface, yeah, they are, because they have their fantasies too. So on the surface, they're happy. All right. When it seems like there's a friend zone here, are they gonna stop with that friend zone? Shit. No. The Queen of Swords reverse. This person is malicious. They lie. They're biased. I don't know, man. This person, it may come off like they'll make you feel like something, but then mm, there's only certain people they trust that they're down with, that they're close to. This could be family, this could be anybody, but it seems like they have an issue with trusting people anyway, to be honest. This is a tower moment. All right. If they did be honest, it would definitely shake the shit out of you. It would definitely, you know, have to be something that causes that type of change. Shit. All right. Let's see. Are they gonna apologize to the collective and be genuine and mean it? King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. All right. When they have more to offer you, um, when they start opening up to be able to trust people more, yes, they will. They will apologize to you. They will be mature enough to care. They're trying to learn how to develop real feelings. And I don't mean just for you or just for anyone specific. It's like they're trying to really learn how to develop feelings. It's Pisces, Aquarius energy, Virgo energy. So they can invest more. All right. Let's definitely teach them some type of lesson that'll be good for them. It won't hurt them at all. They learn how to develop real feelings. All right, let's look at the T. What's the damn T between you and Gemini? The Gemini that cut you off. Let's see what the T is. Oh, God. Maybe we should look at their personal life. What the hell going on with this Gemini that cut you off? That's too many cards. I ain't doing that. What's the T? All right, this person could be an addict. They definitely are trying to learn how to cope. Okay. This somebody has a secret account that they're watching from. You are watching them, they're watching you, or something like that. Or at some point, they're gonna choose to watch something. If you start noticing somebody you don't know that you've added onto some social media of yours, and they constantly watch your shit, is them. It's them. You could be the Gemini, you could be dealing with the Gemini, or you could be a Gemini dealing with another one, dealing with another gem. But either way, cross watcher or not, somebody has created a fake account and decided to watch that. Somebody knows this. But for others of you, if this person is on drugs or alcohol, that does fuck with their psyche. So they assume people are watching them when they're not. Um, yeah. Um, they may know what they're talking about, but at the same time, they have a hard time with that. All right, let's see. What damn does everybody have a best friend that's gonna cover for them? You must do. That could be this person's third party. They best friend. They always hanging around. That's the T. Something could be too late, meaning they could be hitting you up and it's like way late. Or somebody misses the times that they could talk to somebody way late in the hours, getting tarot readings. Someone definitely is going to somebody for a second opinion on a reading. Um, hmm. I do feel like someone's good at reading energy and cards themselves as well. You may resonate for a lot of the messages for today if you did your own personal reading privately by yourself. So big up to you if you liked the video. Lastly, we got shady here. Someone definitely wears a mask, but it's to protect themselves and so they don't get judged. Also, I see that somebody is an enabler. Someone makes bad choices and this person gets enabled. There's somebody living a toxic lifestyle with or without any type of addictions or influences. It doesn't matter. There's some type of bad choices being made. Yeah, but they're still having fun though. I'm telling you, they are still having fun partying with these people or period. All right, so that's what I got for you. If you've dealt with a Gemini and a Gemini cut you off, or you're the Gemini watching for what moves you'll make if somebody does this, this, and that. Moving on now to Aquarius. All right, who said hey before I move on to Aquarius? Y'all know I gotta shout y'all out. Hold on, let me scroll up. All right, Gloria. Hello, Tan May. Someone thinking about breakup with him. She is thinking about. Oh, okay, that's crazy. Hanaya, Renee, Pinky. Hey, dear. Earth signs are last. And Maxine and Lisa. Hey, Lisa. All right. So, thank y'all for stopping in. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next sign, which is Aquarius. Mm-hmm. Oh, if y'all are just specifically want to know about a certain sign or whatever, and if these messages are resonating because the title is supposed to be about the person that cut you off, then please leave that in the chat, okay? I'll let you know what sign we own or what signs we've done. All right now we're on air signs. We just did fire. Yeah. All right, and we're on Aquarius. So let's see what's the current energy between Aquarius and the person. Oh, no. And the person they cut off. Aquarius is you all over the place. Stop it. You all over the place. All right, let's see. What's the energy? Four of Swords. Well, that matches the damn energy right off, don't it? Could be dealing with a Libra or an Aries. All right. You could be a Libra or an Aries. Cross watching. Sorry. All right. So the energy, there's too much fear and anxiety and stress. Okay. Someone does not want to, they don't, oh gosh. Okay. So there's an Aquarius that is choosing to really hold in their emotions. They've been doing this for years. They don't like the idea of getting overwhelmed or out of their emotions because they don't know what they will do. And then, so, and they don't like to argue. So, this is why they are choosing to stay quiet at this time. Okay, y'all. Damn, I need a smoke. Give me a second. If you're watching the pre-recording, y'all know y'all can just skip right on ahead. Let me make sure my battery not dying. It's not. We're good. Okay. Hey, Manuel. No Adi with those leftover with those or his leftover. I know that's right. Hmm. All right. Oh lordy. Let's see why. Let's see why this Aquarius cut you off. Damn it. Okay. Why did Aquarius cut this person off? For the collective cross watcher? Wow. there was some problems. One of those problems was somebody lied. Somebody manipulated the energy. Somebody, either this Aquarius felt like they got to worry about their unpaid bills, their problems. You get what I'm saying? Or they viewed you like you were a sneaky, lying, selfish person who wanted more than what they could give. They could also be blaming you because they fell in love with you first. Okay? They also feel like they cut you off because they like, look, I ain't got much to offer you and I ain't finna lie about that shit. I ain't got it. So and so I feel like you only want me if I got something to offer. And until I have something to offer, I'm just going to cut you off. That was their reason for cutting you off. So there's multiple scenarios. Pay attention to the one that fits your situation. Okay? All right. Wow. Damn. Maxine. Okay. That's crazy. All right, moving on. Let's see. Is there any third party energy here that has influenced this Aquarius? Oh, wow. We got the Fool card in the reverse. This is Pisces energy, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio with the Wheel of Fortune. Man, okay. No. Mm-mm. Wait. Yep. There's third party energy here. Because this person has an impulsive, they don't think, it's like, I'll say this. Somebody was to come across their path, okay, and they felt like things weren't going anywhere between you and them, they'll definitely take a leap of faith, but in the wrong direction, meaning that they will just could sleep with people on the first night. Um they could end up talking to someone who has already told them they're in a relationship with someone else. Yeah, doing things impulsively, basically for a short term until they can get back with you or however that goes between the two of y'all. Okay. However, though, a third party cannot influence them. It's the break between y'all two that influences them to go towards a third party impulsively. Just wanted to clear that up. All right. If they're going towards a damn third party, what the hell do they want with this third party person? You could be the third party person, or you could know that they're dealing with another person. 4 to the 5. Wow. If this is an ex, they are going back to argue. If you're the ex, or if they're dealing with an ex, or someone they felt defeated, was something they couldn't win, something that, like they were always felt defeated, because they had to walk away. Like they surrendered. They had to give up, give in, when it all costs energy, but still, it's like, this is what they want. They want to win. They want to win. And they want somebody to put in a lot more effort. Not more than them, but, something that looks better than what they were already dealing with before. All right, then. There's a lack of damn communication, though. It's like the reason it's lacking is because someone cannot speak the truth to their person. I don't give a darn, because that's it. It's like, no, don't tell me about me. No. All right then. Okay. Well, they just basically so let's put the deck. I see Aries, Gemini, and Aquarius because I saw the Tower, the Star, and the Lovers. Um, but yeah, this they definitely want, it's like they want to come back to, on top of it, to let the person let you know how bad you hurt them. They want to let you know when the break is over with. That's what they want. They want to be able to cuss your ass out one time or two. Hmm. But they don't want you to do that. They want you to listen to them. They just want to be able to 4, 5, 6, take a break, tell you how they feel, and then move on. All right. That's the fourth, fifth, and sixth of swords. So I may see that. All right. Let's see. All right. So yeah, you could be the third party here. All right. Does this Aquarius plan on being vulnerable with the collective? Sorry, crosswatcher. Emotionally vulnerable. Two of Swords. Hell, damn, it could go either way. What do you mean? What? Depends. What are you offering? It's basically what they're saying. What are you offering? And it better be something they can damn actually fall in love with. What are you offering? It, um, and somebody already dealing with multiple people. So, are you choosing them, or what? What is this here? What the world? I am really trying to read for the collective, but I got to be 100 with you. Aquarius is bold, and they are taking over the fucking reading. Yep. Keep going. What's the karma? Three of Pentacles. Is somebody learning something the hard way? This is a Capricorn energy, Taurus energy. Okay. All right. The karma is, if Aquarius, if the Aquarius was the one who actually put in the effort to build something, you did not, okay? Then somebody, you just gonna have to start your ass over elsewhere because they're gonna close out a chapter on you. All right. I ain't say they're gonna cut the connection off, but I mean, whatever you was getting, whatever you was used to, that's gonna stop. However, though, if you're cross watching and you put forth in more effort, then you are the one that's gonna lead this Aquarius to work on them fucking selves, and they gonna end up taking action. Somebody gonna take action. Whoever the hell was in the wrong is gonna take action anyway. It's not gonna matter because it's in the faith. It's in the faith of the cards. Because the tower is is for the inevitable. So whoever was in the wrong is gonna have to actually put in more effort, and then somebody, then it'll work. They'll come in. But yeah, that's what that is. So that's the karma here. All right. Lord, I had to get that out. All right. Do they want to return? Does this Aquarius, are they happy to return to the collective? Let's see. And in what way? We got the strength card here. All right. Leo energy, Scorpio energy, whether this is your person or not, whether this is you or not. Okay. Well, 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 here's the thing. They have listen, okay? They doubt that if this conversation doesn't happen the way that they fantasized about it going, I don't know what their fantasy is. All right. If it just don't happen the way they fantasize about it, no, they're not happy to return. Okay. But if the fantasy plays out the way they like, and it doesn't have to be so specific for them, just in some way that shows that y'all are on the same page, y'all on the same team, then yes, they will happily fucking return to you. but they're going to keep that to themselves because right now they don't have enough confidence or courage, or they feel you don't. Depending on who, what, who's who. Okay. And when they do come in, they're going to come in very confidently. Okay. Because by then they can be overcoming that idea of controlling shit and allow, more compassion to come in and out. All right. And this, whatever. Depends though. All right. Will they apologize to my collective? Come on. Even if both of y'all was in the wrong, you understand? Will they apologize? All right. Yeah, they will. They will apologize for their part and their part alone. Because they still feel they need to have some sort of control here. All right? They are budgeting their feelings. But if you come in and give them exactly what they want, what they're asking for, and make them feel emotionally fulfilled, they will definitely apologize to you. But that's only if y'all are in a absolute stable relationship already. You gotta already be married or dating. All right. If y'all on the outs like that, they're gonna take their motherfucking time with you. Okay. And it might not go in your favor alone, collective. Just like it might not go in theirs. Let's see. What's the T? Yep. All right. What's the T with Aquarius? Something that person should know. Somebody's two-faced and shallow, giving off mixed signals, losing sleep. What's the T? I told you. That secure, confident boss bitch. This person feels like you need to put me on a pedestal. All right. Memories. Okay. So there's that nostalgic energy there. It's like, they're going to either be watching videos, something that reminds them of you, and then they're going to want to, they're going to want to connect. But I feel like for some of you, they're going to stop themselves, okay? They are a bit selfish right now. They're in their ego. They could be stubborn. They want things their way right now. There's some type of pride here, okay? They feel like that definitely about you if you're the Aquarius. Not happy. The energy here is playing out like someone's definitely not happy. Someone could be in a relationship that they're not, like, let's say you're the third party and Aquarius is in a relationship with somebody or married to somebody. They ain't happy with that person. They just gonna stay in that shit to prove a point. And I don't know what that point is. Then you got justice energy here. Okay, I know one thing. Something's gonna balance out fairly. All right. What's this? Somebody could be in real estate, thinking about buying, moving, selling homes, moving, relocating. Um, if somebody was in a long distance relationship, and that person came but left right back out, oh, that shit was toxic. So somebody want to start over, but at the same time, it's like they want a fresh start for themselves. It's like they want something to move. All right. Lastly, there's some sweet talk here. Shit. So somebody could have been sweet talking another person, and then they're going back and forth between other people, or they're trying to make someone jealous. Somebody's possibly reminiscing about the times there was sweet conversations between the two of you. Somebody wants you to talk to the nasty again. All right, let's move on now. Let's go directly to Libra. That's the T for Aquarius. All right, I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. All right, what is this? Lotus account. Plenty of men. Damn. Pisces man. Oh wow. Well, I think yeah. Water signs are up next after Libra, so we'll be looking after that. All right, but thanks for commenting and supporting the channel. Okay, let's move on to Libra now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I can. All right, Libra. What's the current energy between Libra and the person they cut off for a cross watcher? Let's see. All right, what's the current energy? One card. What's the current energy? Damn, the 8 of Cups. Well, okay. Jeez, this energy feels like it's gonna get confusing. Reason the reason I say that, right, is because I can pick up an energy of a Libra, and I can also pick up the energy of someone cross watching for a Libra. So you are definitely gonna have to pay attention to what words or what I say that's actually meant for your situation specifically. Okay, damn it, because somebody has a child or just got pregnant again, and for others this is Pisces energy too, heavy Pisces. All right, it definitely feels like someone is walking away to go towards something new or something more fulfilling, because the Libra that cut you off, it definitely feels like they could be missing an ex. You just don't know which way this is gonna go. Or this is, or Libra, this is what your person did, okay? They went back to either their old ways or an old person. I don't literally mean old, but whatever. Okay. Let's see. What the fuck? What did this person walk away from to go towards? What? Yeah. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Damn it, a new person. A new. Okay, for some of y'all though, a connection ended, and this is such a story I've never seen in my life. I only seen it in the movies. But for some of you, a connection ended because someone got offered a job, or you know, elsewhere that's too far distance, and the other person didn't want to move. So it's like, maybe we can try to talk to each other from at a distance, but that was supposed to bring forth new love and emotions and build something, especially if y'all were talking at a damn distance, or if that's what ended up happening here. Okay. I feel like somebody ended up getting good news basically, and the other person didn't like it. But for a very small amount of you, there is third party energy here, and it might not be a damn job. Somebody could be in love with their work though, because that's the two scenarios that I'm getting so far. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is this, Virgo? Capricorn, perhaps? All right, let's see. Seeing as how there could possibly be third party energy here, what does this person want? All right, 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well, Jesus. They want to be able to be strong and weak at the same time, meaning they want to be able to be viewed at, okay, at this third party. That could be you could be the third party. They want to be viewed at as like, let's say they are male masculine energy, all right, or a female feminine energy, and they don't do exactly, what men or female, usually do. All right. They still, like, for the female energy, still wants to feel empowered, like they still have their anatomy, but at the same time still be able to be a baby, so they can be treated a certain way. Uh, cause they watched something online. It could have been that whole, oh, if she acts like a baby, she's with a man. She acts like a mother, she's with a child. If she acts too masculine, she's with an asshole. That type of energy is here too now. Okay, so, and you could be, it could be the masculine energy that feels like, look, hey, I don't work a lot, I don't, but I still want to be treated like, like I'm respected, you know, like like a man. It's like somebody doesn't do what the other person is expecting them to do. So, yep. But that's what they want. Okay. So you could have called it out, and the third party person doesn't call it out. Not yet, anyway. Nope, not yet. All right. Let's see. Is this person, excuse me, will this Libra ever become emotionally vulnerable? With the collective, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay. No, I'm sorry, this bitch is an actress. All right. They're very negative. They like to stress over the smallest things sometimes, especially if they're pregnant, for some of you. But no, honey. Mm-mm. This person has a issue with showing their emotions. Okay. And it's not because they don't trust people. For some reason, this person has not recovered from something. What is it? This father figure. Libra energy. They could have been, and Four of Swords, Libra, Libra. They could have been raised by a bad dad. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. An unemotional, detached father. Stepdad, real dad, don't matter. Now they mad. I gotta smoke. Give me a second. Um, yep. And it's gonna take for that specific person to communicate with them, to get close enough to tap in with them and show them that they were wrong and that they made mistakes too, so that they can feel human again, because right now they feel like a damn robot. That's why it's a no. That's why they won't be emotionally vulnerable. They could also be male or very masculine. You may not even be an asshole. It's just the way it is. All right, what's the karma here from this Libra that cut said crosswatcher off? What's the karma? Damn, spirit gonna harshly judge this person the same way they judge or mistreat other people. Depending on the situation, they gonna also be treated the same way. um, they don't care because it has nothing to do with the person that they are related to. However, though, their indecisive ways may cause them to be shut out by the world, lonely, and confused. They may be in secret relationships where people don't actually acknowledge them. Damn. Well, it's definitely a karmic lesson if they're not, if they are unwilling to learn from their mistakes. They can't repeat what their parent did. They can't. They are supposed to grow and learn from that damn what that parent did. They are. You could be the Libra or you could be cross watching for the Libra. That message is for you, whoever you are. Justice, yeah, more Libra energy. I'm telling you, man, there's consequences here. They're supposed to learn from the past. Transition, change, Scorpio energy. Are they happy to return when they return? This Libra. Will this Libra be happy to return to the cross watcher? And in what way? It's too many. What is that? Hold on. Damn. Man, yeah, but you gotta be willing to offer them something. Financially, stability of some sort. If not, they're gonna be chaotic. All right. But for others of you where this Libra don't argue like that at all, they'll be happy to return to you, and it will be shocking. It will be a surprise because they are going to want to nurture the connection more. Pay attention to what role you play, how this play out for you. Okay. Will this Libra wait? Didn't I ask if they're gonna be apologetic? I asked if they would be vulnerable. Are they gonna be apologetic? Will this Libra apologize? Especially if there was an issue with that. Somebody wanting an apology, wanting a serious offer. Let's see. Somebody is so used to nurturing and taking care of things. All right, let's see. Will this Libra apologize? The Magician. Wow, they're a smooth talker, baby. Okay. They will make you believe anything. Yeah, they'll apologize to you because some of y'all actually do get apologies from your Libra from time to time. It's like, I'm sorry for what I said, but I don't have emotions. I don't feel like I was wrong, but I'm still sorry about how you feel. It's that type of energy. Yeah. But if you're manifesting this as a desire through spell work or spiritual manifestation in any type of way or prayers, you can manifest an apology out of this person. Whether commitment is or isn't on the board. Let's look at the T now. Let's see what the T is. And I ain't just telling you that just to boost you up. I'm telling you because if you're doing that already, or if you plan on going towards that energy, in that way. All right, so let's look at the T. If I need to clarify any of these cards, I will, but I will not be clarifying all of these cards. All right, after this, we're going to move on to the water signs. All right, what's the T with Libra? Come on. Okay. All right, here we go. What did I just say about that father problem? Childhood wounds. Yep, this person could have been bullied, sexually abused, physically abused. They got toxic parents, abandonment issues. Is here. Whether they spoke to you about that, or you're just discovering that in today's reading, okay? They do have massive fucking regrets, though, when it comes to life or how they handled things or how they handled you, how they handled the situation. This person is jealous. If you talk to somebody else, they will call you two-faced, okay? They will call you somebody that's fake. They like to talk about you, whether good or bad. They do talk about you, okay? They talk about you to a therapist, to a friend, to a family member, to a psychic. They talk about your ass. And they could show up as two-faced as well. Like, 1 minute they cool with you, and the next minute they're not. Especially y'all friends. Or they got like some friend zone energy here going on with you. How's that looking? Getting tarot readings. All right, for some of you, you don't know that this person is into spiritual shit. like watching tarot. For others of you, they're not into that. Okay, so be careful what you watch when watching a tarot reading on a Libra. All right, this person may be running away from the connection, but they definitely spinning the block. What's the tea? Somebody saying goodbye. Somebody could have said goodbye to someone who was not a divine masculine, who pretended to be one. And there's definitely guilt, embarrassment here, or shame. There could be a divine masculine that is having a hard time saying goodbye to a feminine energy. Okay, but they do want that bitch to feel guilty. But they do realize the connection's toxic at the same time. All right. And there's other reasons too, because there could be like the fact that you a third party and they having to hide it. Mm, their feelings, that's crazy. From you or their partner. Love child. Mm, this child did not get a lot of love coming up. This Libra, there's justice here again. Yeah. You could have a child with this person too. Y'all could have had, yeah. So, all right. Somebody definitely could have used a child in order to think that things would like bring a connection together that wasn't meant to be. That could be you. That could be whoever this Libra's dealing with outside of you. All right, that's the tea. Let's move on now to water signs. All right. Let me say hey to who all was here. Hey, who you with? All right. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna try to save some of this damn energy so that I could do some quick, free yes or no questions for y'all at the end. For those of y'all that want one. Okay? I'm not gonna dive in though. If you want something personal or too specific, you're gonna need to book me offline because I don't do Cash App. So yeah. Well, I do, but it's not my Cash App. All right. Anyways, okay. Let's go ahead and get started with Cancer now. What's the current energy between Cancer and their person that they have cut off? If this is if a Cancer cut you off. Okay, especially if you feel wronged in any type of way, you feel like Cancer cut you off. This, all right, I'm a Cancer, but oh well. All right, let's see. What's too many cards. What's the current energy between Cancer and the person they cut off? We've got the Eight of Wands here. This definitely has to do with communicating, celebrating, and a distance, something that's distant. There's some type of progress here. Something happened fast. Okay, this is past energy. This is not um current. I'm sorry, this is not moving forward, future, near future. And this is past energy. Somebody slow down the damn communication because you got Sagittarius here. You got the Temperance. This is about slowing down, being patient. This is about speed, but this is also about communication. All right. And whoever did that didn't really want to do that. Okay. It's a trick. The Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. But that's the current energy. So somebody might believe the other person really don't want to talk to them, but they really do. This could be you. This could be the Cancer. All right, let's see. Why did this Cancer cut you off? The Two of Swords. All right, well, they are in two different mindsets. It seems like I see the two different mindsets here with this Two of Swords. It seems like the first quarter of this year, which is going to be from January up until March, they're going to go back and forth, okay, with wanting to talk to you and not wanting to talk to you. All right. If they do that, I'm sorry, when they start to do that, or if they've been doing that, the reason they're doing that is because if they're talking to you or or acknowledging you, half-ass, it's because they are genuinely viewing themselves as a kind person and they don't want to be rude. If they're cutting you off, it is because they feel like there's some type of stalemate here. They can't tell whether or not how you really feel about them. They they don't want to talk. They want to listen, and they don't. I don't know. They feel like they just can't see what's coming. But anyways, the second quarter of this year, which would be from April to June, they may just absolutely cut you off if this turns in the reverse energy. And that is because they feel like shit ain't going nowhere at all. And they don't think you care, so they're not going to care. For others of you, this could be a situation where someone has come into some type of money. Ten of Pentacles. What's Capricorn energy? Yeah. No, Scorpio energy. No, that's Capricorn. I'm sorry. Yeah. And they feel like somebody could be using them. Okay. Or they were using you. All right, let's see. Is there any third party energy that's influencing this Cancer? I'm sorry, I'm gonna take that because it keeps. I seen it twice. It's the Seven of Cups, yeah. That's Scorpio energy. I know this card says no. Okay, but yes, yeah. There's lovers. You know, that is third party. That is third party. I'm gonna say it like that. All right. Well, anyway, what is influence? Who is this? What? Wait a minute. If you're the third party, they are not dealing with no one outside of you and them. Okay, and whoever the hell they already were with. All right. And no, they don't have anybody else influencing them. Okay. However, though, the Cancer is procrastinating on coming towards you, but they do love you. They are in love with you. Jesus Christ. All right. Does this Cancer plan on being emotionally vulnerable with you in the near future? The Empress, no, they're not. No, I'm sorry. They feel like they have overly nurtured the connection. They feel like as an Empress, they are always getting the connection to grow. No, and they view you as a player. If you're masculine or male energy, or if it's like, what is this, female on female, and you're the masculine female? Nope. Mm-mm. No, they don't like your way. It games earlier or something, so no, absolutely not. All right. Yeah, that's their fault though, man. They overly nurtured this damn connection and other people all their lives. And then they want to feel some type of way when the energy is not consistent the way they want it to be. I guess that is the crybaby in them. They want to be nurtured. Okay. Male or female, they want to be nurtured. They want to be taken care of. So they going towards that energy. They feel like they worth it, so they doing it. Could be to get your attention. I don't know. This could also be to move on. Let's see. All right. Um, how does the Cancer feel about the third party if they're dealing with another person? The Star card. Man, new people stress them out, And a past person gives them hope that they don't see, that it like gives them dreams and fantasies that they don't ever see coming to reality, and they're stuck. That's why they're stuck in these two different mindsets with an Aquarius or a Gemini energy, possibly a Taurus or a Libra. Yeah, whatever. This energy just, they're content. Okay. They are a healer and they are mostly trying to heal themselves. Okay, they're more in love with themselves, probably. I see the number 17 here. It's sticking out the most, and the number 3. Okay. This could have been how long you've known each other, or something like that. What's the karma? What karmic lessons is Cancer experiencing if they decided to cut you off? When? Libra energy. This person, okay, they lack, okay, well, if they're going to choose to be an avoidant, they are not going to get whatever wish they want fulfilled. They're being an avoidant. I see that they will take accountability occasionally, but at this moment they're lacking. They are they're being an avoidant. That's what you're dealing with, an avoider. Cause guess what? They didn't get their fucking way with that 9 of Cups. See that person got their arms crossed? They didn't get their way. Holy moly moly. So they continue to be an avoidant. They're not going to get their way. And they want you. They're going to stress the fuck out. I'm telling you, man, you deal with this Cancer or you don't. They are stressful. You might be used to this though. And as soon as I split the deck, there's the 9 of Swords again. They are stressed. They might have anxiety issues too. Because they have a hard time facing life. They gossip about you. They talk about you. And they're going to continue to talk about, oh, I miss that pussy. I miss that dick. Oh, I wish they'd come back. Yeah. All right. Is they happy to return to the Cross Watcher, the collective? Yes, they are with the Ace of Wands, but they're hesitant. They're hesitant because they don't know if the passion between the two of you still remains. This could be with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. With that Ace of Wands, Page of Wands here. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They don't know if you still feel that spark, that passion for them. You ain't saying it, and that's why they don't know. But they like pleasuring you. I wanted to say something more vulgar. I wanted to say something more vulgar, but I ain't gonna say it. But yeah. So they're probably just happy to come back to something sexual, or that's why they're hesitant, because it's like the passion may have been held in the sex. Damn. Where's the emotions here? The only emotions is that somebody's confused, delusional, or constantly overthinking a lot, or thinking, fantasizing a lot more than doing anything. This is both of you. Yeah, I'm putting blame on both of you. You have your reasons, they have theirs. All right. All right, let's see. So when they do come back, they're coming back hesitantly. They're cautious. All right, so when is this friend zone between you and this Cancer going to end? Because I do see there's some type of friend zoning here. 2 of Cups. The Devil. Well, I tell you what. First of all, If somebody's putting another, there's other competition. If somebody's tied to being codependent, has addiction issues, addicted with possession, sex, money, or if they are tied in toxic ass connections that they are choosing to stay in at this time, the friend zone gonna remain, okay? Because of the codependency. It's like I need you, not I want you type of energy. Somebody ain't going for that. Somebody is not going for that. They could be you, Cancer, or you, Cross Watcher, but somebody's definitely not going for this because it has to be mutual. Wow. It's like y'all aren't bound to each other by responsibilities. So why is this feeling like that? Why does this feel like that? Mm-mm. If you're wanting or needing or expecting an apology from this damn Cancer, will they give you one genuinely? Like without, apologizing and then repeating the same act? Because I do feel like there's a Cancer that kept telling you they weren't going to do something or they weren't going to disconnect from you and then they did it anyways, or they kept doing it anyways, depending on how long you dealt with them. All right. Are they going to apologize? Okay. I'm sorry. High Priestess upright. Pisces energy. Past person, Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. All right. So here's the thing. If you were somebody who apologized to them, they will. If not, they will not. They will keep it to themselves. All right. If this is a new connection, they are going to keep it to them damn selves. Overall, this person is emotional. They are quiet because they're trying to discover the truth. If they feel like they're in the wrong, they are definitely going to apologize to you, especially if they've done it in the past. They'll do it again moving forward, and they won't repeat the same mistakes. The problem is, though, they got to trust themselves, they got to trust you, they got to trust spirit, and they just don't. They feel like there's too many secrets and something's too silent for them to do that. So they're not finna apologize for shit. Let's look at what the tea is at this time. They're not. I feel like they did it in the past and not doing it again for some of you. Let's look at the tea. What's the tea with this Cancer? Whatever it is, Crosswatcher is aware of or isn't. What's the tea? It just is to see if the cycles are changing within this Cancer. Should have been doing that from the beginning, but I haven't been. This person's coming out of some type of debt or unemployment. All right. They're trying to rebuild their their money. They could be a dream jumper, or they watch you in dreams. Oh, they want to know, do you got somebody else? And is that why you ran from the connection? For others of you, they dealing with somebody new, which is why they ran away from the connection. They could be back though. What's the tea? You may know this. Telepathic communication. Yep. You may have had some type of inner knowing that somebody else knew was in the picture, or that they went back to an ex when y'all were starting something new. What's the tea? Damn, I told you, this bitch a runner. They are a major avoidant, and they hide. They hide. It's like if they had plans to go forward towards you, and it's like they got frustrated because something didn't work out, they run and hide, honey. Mirror. They are not. What? Why is Mirror in the reverse? They don't think that y'all reflect each other in the best light. Shattered. Okay. but they want to reconcile. But through the sex. Shit. Why is it so reckless? Because y'all just give away the caution and just throw things to the wind and just, oh. I don't know. This bitch could do spells. They could be psycho. This would be a psycho ex of yours. But regardless, they want to reconcile, but they want things to go their way. They don't want to do it your way. But they love you, but in a selfish way. Yeah. Damn, they want you to reconcile with them. And if you do, well, then what they gonna do? Come on. Okay. Nah, don't do it right now. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. They're too heartbroken or they're going to break your heart. If you reconcile with them and you don't pay attention to certain red flags, intuition, dreams, and clarity, like certain patterns, uh, Jesus Christ, I'm telling you, it's not gonna work out because they got bad anxiety. They are under pressure. They only want to reconcile because they feel like time is running out between the two of y'all. That you gonna move on. But damn, I don't know. Are they doing what's right? Like the fuck? They could be when they decide to close a certain cycle with a person or a habit or both. All right, let's move on now to Scorpio. And those are the messages I got for you guys. If you have been cut off from a cancer, if you've been dealing with a cancer. All right, let's move on now to Scorpio. All right, let's see. Like marriage, things are happening. Too many options. Wow, Jasmine, that kind of actually sounded like some of these damn messages resonated, especially if y'all are interested in readings. You're Scorpio. Hey, Jasmine. Good timing. Yeah. Okay, so, all right. We are looking at if a Scorpio has cut you off, whether this is predictive or current energy. All right. We already did fire, air, and now we're on water. Okay, so if you need to rewind any part of the video, you can. All right. This is for mainly cross watchers. So, all right, let's see. If a Scorpio, no, I'm sorry. What's the current energy between Scorpio and the person that they have cut off? What's the current energy? Spirit. Three of Pentacles. Okay, it seems like this could be a Taurus or a Capricorn here. I think this is Virgo and Taurus. Sorry. All right. So, the current energy is two different scenarios. One, somebody was working on building something for themselves and they couldn't focus on a relationship at the same time. Or two, um as soon as something felt solid, like it was getting off the ground, with somebody stable, something went left. But it seemed like it happened multiple times. This was more than just one time. Somebody also could have been advised by a therapist to cut somebody off. Okay. So the current energy right now is basically studying, growing, hard work, commitment, and building, okay, on something successful and collaborating. All right. So also, someone could have, a Scorpio could have been wanting to work with you, literally physically work with you. But they could have acted like they were your boss or something. I don't know. So let's see. What is go with whatever scenario fits your situation, okay? Whatever words that you hear that actually match what, fits your situation. All right. So why did this Scorpio cut you off? Virgo energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They got paranoid. They I'm sorry, but they had to withdraw because they like to, I feel like, fantasize more about their feelings when it comes to you. This person likes to be alone, but they don't like a lot of alone time. But they still be alone a lot. They like to, what is this? They staying in the house all the time? I don't know. Somebody bored. Somebody got bored. Oh wow. Well, they are very antisocial. They have a hard time trying to be social with people. Okay. Damn, I'm cold as hell. Um, y'all give me a second. I'm cold. I gotta put the heat on here. It's freezing. Thank you, Jasmine, for the confirmation. Okay. All right. I am back. I am so sorry for the interruption. Okay. Let's see. Gabrielle, thank you for your confirmation. I know. And Christine, thank you as well. Benji's obvious. Thank you so much for y'all's confirmation. Okay. All right. Let's see. What was next? Okay. I want to see if there's any third party energy here that was influencing the connection. We got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. No. Nah. Somebody feels like if they did deal with other people, it would be repetitive, boring, still the same, a failure, something like that. Like they're overspending or overgiving, and there's too much competition. So no, they there was no other person interfering, influence in this separation. I overran this reading, so after Scorpio, I'm gonna have to stop and then come back and do the rest of the reading for the rest of the signs. All right. Is this person gonna be vulnerable with you? Hmm. Okay, so if y'all are constantly arguing or constantly in competition or there's multiple debates, this is just something you're gonna hope for because Scorpio is really not trying to do that at all. What's the karma? We got the Ace of Swords, Four of Wands. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The karma is that you may actually end up going towards something or someone new eventually, especially when you get out of your head. You may be wanting to travel, all right? And if you do travel, it just feels like you'll have certain flings here and there. But the karma here is that this person may end up getting shut out from anything new or any ideas, okay? They may be forced to do something different. They lack foresight and planning. So if they cut you off, the karma could also be that if you chose to stay longer than necessary, especially if you knew the truth about this person at some point and you keep returning or keep letting them in, you're going to keep getting abandoned by this person. All right. Emotionally, physically, is this person happy to return? Is Scorpio? All right. It seems like a no because they want freedom from the connection. The connection, or even trying to build a connection with you, looked like something that was a trap. That's the way they viewed it. Like they didn't want to be trapped or to settle. They don't believe in settling. Okay. Will the friend zone end between you and this person? Damn, no. Scorpio energy. If you've been in a friend zone with this person, they're gonna continue to keep friend zoning you. Why? Seven of Swords. Well, they weren't honest about something. They either weren't honest about moving forward, or this could have been moving past an ex or going towards you in general. All right, let's look at what the T is. And then I gotta close this out. And we'll start back tomorrow with what Pisces and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so what's the T for Scorpio? What's the T with Scorpio that cross watcher does or does not know? Hey, baby. Mirroring in the memories in the reverse. This Scorpio doesn't want a fresh start. They really want to move past something. The only problem is I feel like they're in the energy of playing like get back. Like every time you come towards them or they go towards you, they want to play get back. I told you, with heartbreak and karma, this may be something you need to pay attention to because they're always in a revengeful energy. This could be someone who is shady. Why? Okay. They are fucked up over you, but it has something to do with starting over. They may be wondering if things are actually going to go their way, okay, or continue to go their way. This person gives off the vibe like they want to continuously be single with no strings attached, especially if y'all don't have kids together. They don't, want any obligations or anything serious at this time. That's what I have for y'all today. Until tomorrow, thank you and bye.